Fallout 4 is a game with a huge variety of cool and also weird weapons, but I would like to think that the junk jet is probably the most unique. So I was wondering, can you beat Fallout 4 while only using the junk jet? To start off, we're in the mirror choosing our character, and instead of choosing the huge monstrosity of a human that is standing behind me, I'm going to play as the wife instead, and boy is she a beauty. Now that I've chosen my beautiful character, it's time to watch a nuke happen. So after chilling in the house for about a total of 2 minutes, the news tells us that we are about to be nuked. So instead of grabbing my Pokemon card collection, I decide I might as well grab the baby instead, and it's time to head to the vault. But before that, I had to gloat in front of the people who couldn't get into the vault, because I am better than them. Pretty much just because I wanted to make their death way worse than it already was. Then it's time to run straight to the vault and watch the weirdest looking fireworks show I have ever seen in my life. Then I descend into the vault and I see a bunch of people in there, and they seem like the calmest people in the entire world, especially after their country just got nuked to death, but that's alright. And for no reason whatsoever, they still have to cryo-freeze us, because they're maniacs. But I am woken up and I get to watch my munted husband get murdered. But then they kidnap the child, and I'm seriously regretting not bringing the Pokemon cards instead. I'm then put back to sleep, and I wake up again, who knows how long later though, and my immediate first thought is to rob the dead body of my husband, because that gold ring I put on him better be worth something now. And now it's actually time to do something in the game. So we start off by exploring the place, and we find some red roaches. But of course I'm not allowed to attack in any way, shape or form apart from the junk jet. So I kind of just run through the whole place and eventually get to a spot where I close them in and go hidden for a bit so I can continue the game. And there's the first hurdle done in the game. But then it's time to choose my skill points and choose my name. Then it's time to finally leave. So I put 6 points in strength, perception, endurance and intelligence, because I need intelligence for gun nut and science perk, and strength just for the heavy weapons perk, which I'm pretty sure does increase the junk jet's damage. But now that that's done, it's finally time to get into the wasteland. So I quickly have a look at the beautiful landscape of zero vegetation. Then it's time to head to my boy Codsworth so he can talk to me for like 45 minutes. But screw him, it's time to head straight for Paladin Dance so I can get this junk jet nice and early. And after a 10-minute jog towards Paladin Dance, and after a few wild mongrels, I make it to him, and he's fighting off a bunch of feral ghouls, so I sit there and watch him, because I can't do anything yet. Get him, Dance. I can't do anything, I got no weapon, I just got out the vault. As he's fighting the ghouls, he actually gets downed once or twice. I'm not sure how, but he does. So I have to kind of parkour around all the ghouls and help him by making the ghouls run away from him or finally get towards him if he can't hit them. But after about 2 minutes, he finally kills the last one, and he thanks me for helping, even though I really didn't do that much at all. So instead of him asking his 2 Brotherhood teammates, he instead asks me, a complete and utter stranger, to go get this super important thing, which basically means life or death for him and his friends. So I go, because that's the only place in the game to get a junk jet, as far as I know. But along the way there is a few different things that he has to kill, and I say him because, again, I still can't do anything. Right next to you, right next to you, right next to you. Oh, fuck. Mission accomplished, you just got me fucking crippled, mate. Now finally our ArcJet systems, where I get to watch Paladin Dance run through a bunch of synths. And after a good while, I finally get to the bottom, and I finally get the glorious junk jet. What a beautiful sight to behold. But now that I've got it, I can just get the hell out of here and forget about Paladin Dance for a while. So just after an hour in the game, it's time to finally go to Concord and meet up with Preston Garvey. And of course, I will have to fight through everyone. Because I need ammo desperately, I head to Sanctuary and I scrapped a good amount of stuff, so I have about 450 ammo now. So I should be able to definitely deal with these raiders and that pesky Deathclaw. So I get to Concord, I fight through the raiders that are outside, I head inside, and it took a bit longer, but I also got through all of the raiders inside as well. So as a celebration, I teabagged the last 2 people I killed, because they deserved it. Then I went inside the safe room, found Preston Garvey and his mates, and I talked to them for a while, and they told me about a certain power armor suit. So, pretty much anything would be better than what I've currently got, and I would love to not die to a Deathclaw in 5 minutes. So I said sure, I'll take your super expensive and overpowered power armor that you could have used as well, but no, I guess, you're an idiot. Anyway, I'll take it, that's a huge win for me. So I head to the power armor, take it, jump down, kill every single raider I see, then, wouldn't you believe it, a giant Deathclaw comes out, so I run away. I did it again. Yeah, I cannot beat him one-on-one without actually having to go and hide. So all I do for the rest of the fight is hide in any building that he cannot get into. It worked for a while, but then he scared me like this. Oh! Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was really not expecting that. He shouldn't have been able to fit through that door. But anyway, after a few more minutes, I finally get him down and I finish him. Yes! Thank fuck! After the Deathclaw is down, I go talk to Preston Garvey, and he wants to join in with me at Sanctuary. It wasn't even like he was asking to join me at Sanctuary, he just said, he's going to Sanctuary, do I want to join him? Even though, it's my place. A rude bastard. Yep, but there's no point of going with him, because I need to do the main mission at Diamond City. And that took even longer than the walk to Paladin Dance. But I finally made it, and I saw Piper arguing with a box at the front of the city. And then that arguing turned into aggressive gang signs. So I decided that the best thing to do was just hurry up and get through this as quick as possible, by skipping every piece of dialogue I could possibly skip.
I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut.
Hello, Mayor McDonough. And now that I've met the mayor that never shows up again in the game, it's time to investigate and find my kidnapped child. But looking at the mayor, he kinda looks like the guy that would kidnap children, you know? Just look at that dodgy looking moustache. Anyway, I go inside the town and talk to Piper, who asks way too many questions, but she does say that there's someone in town that could help me. But I go to his place and he's not there, because of course he's not. So his secretary, or I don't even actually know what she is, but anyway, she tells me that he has been kidnapped, so I have to go help him so he can tell me where my damn son is. And of course, for like the 50th time, I'm 100% regretting taking my son. But anyway, I head back to Sanctuary so I can upgrade my gun, because I've got the gun nut perk and the science perk, and my gun will be a little bit more powerful now. But that's it for this episode, and next time I'll be going and finding this random dude that should help me find my child.